Hi, Carol here, and welcome once again to my craft room. We are going to be using the Prima watercolors. They're absolutely beautiful. They come in 3 different packs, and I'm going to do a wildlife canvas. So I need to start out with wildlife, and I'm going to be using my velvet brushes, the black velvet brushes number 6 and number 4. I'll take the 6 out there, and then look at that paper on the right hand side. That is all the Prima packs. I had to take all of these off and situate them in the little cans before I could even start doing this project. And I apologize, my camera was not on when I started to freehand draw this little elephant. I used my Inktense pencil to do it, the drawing, and now I'm taking out, look at, aren't they gorgeous? Love these little, they're so rich in color. It's crazy. Yes, I didn't get them swatched out yet, but I'll get around to that. I apologize for not having the camera on when I drew this elephant, and I'm going to do a wildlife scene on the canvas. I'm going to use this mama elephant and a little baby elephant. I am painting it here on the Fabriano 25% cotton watercolor paper, and it's cold press, and I used my Inktense gray pencil to draw this elephant. As I'll be cutting out the elephants on the watercolor paper, I need it to dry overnight because I am using crackle. I want the skin of this elephant to look realistic, and you know I'm all about the texture. So here's my black velvet brushes, and I learned that if you put them in water and you just rub the ends of the bristles and then you tap it on your hand, you'll get a wonderful point on the end of the brush. And I did that, and you really do. So I'm adding a tiny bit of water here so that when I take my Inktense pencil, I'm going to get a deeper color right around the face. This is where my shadows are going to be, and you'll see right here. It's quite a simplistic little drawing. I went on and looked at some pictures of elephants. They have beautiful eyes. They have long eyelashes, which I thought were amazing. And I mean, you couldn't get anything, an animal with more texture in it than an elephant. Oh, the cracks and the beauty in their skin. It's just amazing. I had some editing problems with the first video. I'm going to take that video down just in case you're looking for your comments. I appreciate you putting them in there. I sent out to let you know that I will be redoing the video from this stage forward, because for some reason my voice got ahead of the work that I was doing. And there's nothing worse than watching a video where you're talking, saying you're doing something, and you're not. So I went back to the edit, and now I'm going to move forward with it and hopefully be talking in the same frame as I am drawing this mama elephant. And I appreciate you, your understanding here. What I like about drawing first with the Inktense pencil, I'll be able to work that out because the Inktense is an ink, and when you put water to it, you're able to move it exactly like I'll be able to do with the Prima Paints. And here I'm taking the kneading eraser, and I found that it does work with Inktense pencils. And I think in my last video, if you go back, this is where I was saying I was erasing my video, my little elephant, and I wasn't. What's she erasing, you thought? So here I'm just taking off the little bit of wax, adding water and flicking it so that I can get more of a detailed brush in the number 4. When I go in drawing this really cute little mama elephant, you'll realize when you see the paint on the can on the top of the picture there, I don't have to add much paint to get a lot of color on the actual watercolor paper. So I just need a little bit, and then I add water to it. But here I decided to take the greens, the violet, the black, and the gray, and I'm mixing those together. And I also took a brown, and I'm experimenting because I've never used the Prima watercolors before, so I thought it'd be nice to do the outline first, and that way I get a feel of the paint. And I can tell you this right now, it is a wonderful grade of paint. It certainly isn't a student grade. You just have to touch that color and add a little bit of water and you have yourself beautiful color. Just amazing. So now I'm going to go in with my light gray and a little bit of green and violet hue here. As you'll see, I add more of the green to where I want the shadows to be light, and I add a violet to the black where I want them to be darker, where I want the skin and the muscle to stand out. That's what I'm doing here. I also have the flu. When don't I have the flu? So my voice is in and out, that's why. Here I'm adding the little the little texture, excuse me, here, and see how this one has more brown, the leg that's forward. So I had to add a little bit more violet, and then I will take a baby wipe, and later on when I add some water, and I'll remove and take away. So here, what I really like, that wicking on the ear, when you add water and then you place the concentrated paint right on the ear in the water, and it will wick out so it looks like you have those texture of folds that an elephant ear has. It was really an enjoyable paint to work with. Now I took my baby wipe and I just patted in the areas where I want to lift off some of the color, and I'm going back on the ear to give it some folds and some texture. Here we're going to add all the shading that we need for before I add the crackle to the watercolor, and I am making sure I have all the lines underneath that I want to have. And I think the face came out really nice. I added the green and the violet together, and then I added the black right here when I come in. This is the green and the violet, and then I'll come in with the black. I'll add some more color to the folds on the ears, and we are coming to the end of the painting. I'm going to add the Copic multiliner to the tusks so that they're nice bright white, and it just added to the actual elephant so that she stood out, don't you think? And I appreciate you stopping by and for watching the re-edit of the video, and have yourself a blessed week. I added the texture crackle to the elephant once she was dry, and then we will proceed on to the baby. So thank you very much for your comments, for your encouragement. I sure appreciate it, and we will see you on the canvas. Take care, everybody.